New videos every day.
Sometimes life takes a turn in a direction that we weren't exactly ready for. Might send us in a tailspin down to a place that we may not even know how to get out of. That can be very threatening and very frightening for many people. My name is Erica, and I'm here to talk about some tips that will help bring you out of that darkness into a place of abundance, where life has purpose and meaning, where there's gratitude and happiness. The first tip involves something that you've probably heard before, and that is creating a gratitude list. This list can be as long or short as you want to, but when you start, you'll find out you have many things to be grateful for that you lose track of when you're more focused on the negative. So write yourself a gratitude list so you can see in black and white the good things that are happening in your life. Sometimes we're so consumed by our darkness, we tend to be so introverted that others may not even know that we are as unhappy as we are. I encourage you to talk to somebody, talk to another person. It doesn't have to be someone you know, but usually that helps a little more. But somebody that you can share your feelings with, because it really helps to get those feelings out. Turn your insides out so that you are part of the world around you, and it brings you a little bit more in touch with reality, because introversion can really set you apart. Another suggestion for coming out of a dark place is to find an artistic outlet. This one I find particularly challenging because I don't have very much experience with writing or art, but I find that if I make that happen, if I pick up a pen and paper, some colors, a journal, I get my life juices flowing and I feel some healing already occurring. Find an artistic outlet. It can be dance, movement, painting, song, music, but find that creative outlet and make your mark. In addition to a creative outlet, I encourage you to find a physical outlet. We mentioned dancing before. It can be dancing, exercise, riding a bike, roller skating. Find something that you like that keeps you active. When you are active, your body releases endorphins that just make your whole being feel better. It improves your brain function. It extends your life in ways that you don't really notice until you start doing it regularly. And if you've had any experience in exercising, even a short while, you've known how good that makes you feel. Grab onto that, and even when you're down in the dumps, force yourself to be a little active, and you will definitely notice a difference. I have mentioned creativity, finding an artistic outlet. I've mentioned becoming active, physically fit, staying healthy. Another way to keep your brain active is to try daydreaming. Try fantasizing about some of your favorite things. We might get so consumed by reality at times that just keeps perpetuating the darkness. I encourage you to take some time to write a story or just close your eyes and meditate on something. Even if you enjoy books or music or movies, television. I personally love television. I love going where somebody created to a place that doesn't really exist. It's a fantasy land. Other people have written those things. You might just tap into something, writing a story, writing a book, or keeping it to yourself that just gives you that peace of mind away from reality. You don't want to stay there, but it gives yourself a break. And personally, I find it very fulfilling. A very important step to combating depression, sadness, when you're down in the dumps, it's really important that you focus on eating healthy foods. Most of the time, our sadness will drive us to eating not the best foods for us, but I encourage you to eat whole living foods. If you're going to splurge and allow yourself a little something bad here, a snacky poo there, remember that it's very important to have healthy living foods in your diet. They are provided for their nutrients that help create balance in your entire body, including your brain. So if your brain is healthy, you have less propensity towards sadness and depression. So keep that in mind. That apple, that banana, that big leafy plant that you usually have an aversion to, you can make it taste good and it'll make you feel good. This next tip is particularly important to me. And most people would probably say that they've had a pet at some point in their lives if they don't have one now. It's very important to have animals around you and in your life. If you do not have one, I'm sure you know of somebody who does. Borrow a pet, adopt a pet. Somehow have animals in your life, because animals can help your spirit in ways that other humans just can't do. And they're soft and cuddly and cute and supportive. So befriend an animal. Water. The healing power of water is so often overlooked. You are told on a daily basis to drink water, drink plenty of water, especially in warmer climates. Water is necessary for survival. Water also is great for bathing, for cleansing, for rejuvenating. Take a bath, jump in a river, jump in the ocean. It is very invigorating, and keep that in mind. Water is life. This planet would not survive without it, and neither would you. If you're feeling down, if you're discontent where you are physically, if you can't seem to get out of your head, go outside, take a walk. One of the best things I heard recently was, if you're discontent outside, go inside. If you're discontent inside, go outside. Change your environment. So for many of us, that might more often than not mean go outside, take a walk, look around, look at the trees, look at the highway, look at the train, look at the cars, look at other people, look at the sidewalk. Just look outside of yourself, and it will change that focus from all the bad and negative that's inside you to the outside, the more positive. Thoughts become things. That is one of the most profound things I've heard every time I hear it. And I try to remember that, because negativity begets negativity. In the same way, if you think positive things, you get positive responses. So remember that thoughts become things. What you think can and will manifest itself. So if you're thinking negatively, the negative will come to you. If you think positive, the positive will come forth, and it will continue to do so. So give yourself a break. Respect yourself. Live with purpose, and live with positivity. In a future video, I will tell you 10 foods that you should always have on hand in your pantry. And in another video, I'll give you 10 tips on staying motivated. Thank you for watching. Please leave questions or comments, rate me with a thumbs up, and subscribe to the Psychetruth channel.
If you liked this video, we have hundreds of more alternative videos ranging from sexual health to psychology to mind control. So if you liked it, go ahead and click on me to enter the Psychetruth channel.